guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in again. My name is Rosabelle. If you guys don't remember, if this is your first time tuning in, today we're going to be talking about, as promised, I am going to be reviewing the Too Faced Christmas in New York palette. If you saw my last haul video from Sephora and Ulta, which if you haven't, you should watch it, I said that I would be reviewing this gift set first because I've seen so many mixed reviews on this set. So I wanted to try it out for myself. So let's get into it. So of course it looks like this. When you open it up, it folds down like so. You get an eyeshadow insurance primer. You also get a Better Than Sex mascara, and you get a melted lip. For your information today, I am wearing all of the products contained in this gift set on my face. This part down here is the eyeshadow palette, so let's open it up and see what it looks like. So what I'm going to be doing today with you guys is I'm going to be swatching them, and I'm going to be giving you guys my honest opinion of what I thought about these eyeshadows when I was A, swatching them, and B, when I was actually using the product on my face. So this is what it looks like. And as you can see, it's a very gorgeous palette. You do get 21 eyeshadows, and you get a highlight shade, a contour shade, and a blush shade. I am actually going to put eyeshadow primer on my arm so you guys can actually see how it would actually show up on your eyelids. You know, a lot of the times we swatch the product and we don't apply it in the same way that maybe we would normally apply it when we're putting on our makeup. So let's get started. I'm going to be using the Too Faced eyeshadow primer that is contained within the kit. I'm going to spread this all over my arm. This is not my favorite primer. I do actually prefer, which is this one right here, that Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. I prefer this one, but for the sake of using all of the products contained within this set, I will use this one so you guys can actually see what it would look like if you use their primer. So let's get started. So I've gone ahead and I've swatched the, if you guys can see, the first two rows, this row here and this row here. I did not swatch this shade yet. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what these swatches look like on my arm. So this is what it looks like. And if you can see, you know, some of the reviews had mentioned that the mattes contained within this set were a little bit streaky. And it is true. I don't think that they're bad. I didn't have any problems when I was applying the shades to my eyelids and I was blending it out. I think all you need are some good brushes, and I don't think that you'll have a problem applying them. This one color here did not show up on my complexion, and this color here is very streaky. I did actually use this color in my crease, on my outer crease, and I actually didn't have any problem blending it out. I did use one of my Sigma brushes, and I didn't have any issues. I will say that the metallic shades are very pretty. They have a lot of pigmentation. I don't think that you guys will have a problem with the metallic shades. So let's keep going. Okay guys, so I've gone ahead and I've swatched the next two rows. I have swatched this row and this row. So let me show you guys what it looks like, and it looks like this. So here's what I'm going to tell you about the mattes. Like I said before, everybody was complaining that they were streaky. I'm actually wearing this shade all over my eyelids. It is one of the first colors that I applied, and even though it looks streaky here, I had no problems applying it to my eyelids, and it wasn't streaky at all. This shade here doesn't really show up too much on my skin tone, which, you know what, it's okay. I don't expect every shade in a palette to work out for me. I know that, you know, everybody has different skin tones, so everything's not going to work. So I've gone ahead and I've swatched the last row in this palette, which is this one right here. And this row actually is very pigmented. See, this is what it looks like, you guys. And the only color that I think is a little bit streaky is this one. I don't think that you guys will have any issues applying these eyeshadows if you have the proper brushes and, you know, you blend out your eyeshadows very well. I think that this is just a matter of preference. I think people are getting so caught up in the fact that when you swatch these on your arm or your hand, the mattes do show up streaky. But like I said, I did not have that issue when I was applying them. So let's swatch the rest of the palette, which is the highlight shade, the contour shade, and the blush, so you guys can see what that looks like. So I've gone ahead and I've swatched these shades right here. I have swatched the highlight shade, the contour shade, and the blush shade. And let me show you guys what it looks like. It looks like this. And this one was, it wasn't so great. I said this actually in my haul video. I said that I think that it will really depend on your complexion if these colors will work for you. This is what they look like. The contour shade doesn't really show up on my complexion. The highlight shade is pretty and the blush shade is pretty. Shows up a little streaky, but it's okay. It's actually not too much within the color range that I like my blushes in, but I think this would probably work really well for someone else. Something that you guys should know is that when I was removing the swatches from my arm, I did have to put a little bit of elbow grease into, you know, my scrubbing to make sure that I got the eyeshadows off, because they are pigmented. You know, they didn't come off as easily as you would think that they are. Are they the same quality as a regular, say, Too Faced palette? Maybe the quality is a little bit subpar, but you know, you do get so much product in this gift set. You get this palette, you get a Better Than Sex mascara, you get a lipstick, which I'm actually wearing, and you get the eyeshadow primer. I definitely think that if you guys want to pick up this palette, don't be swayed by all of the mixed reviews on YouTube. I did try this out. Like I said before, I'm just a regular person who spends my own money on palettes, and I have to tell you guys, I really did enjoy this palette, and I do see myself grabbing for it in the future and creating a bunch of other looks. I say that this is definitely a thumbs up, despite some of the colors that didn't show up on my complexion, and despite the fact that some of them showed up streaky. Like I said, if you have good brushes, it's all a matter of technique and blending them out. I did not have any issues blending them out. I think that you guys should go ahead and try it for yourselves. I don't think that you will be disappointed. I think that this will be a great holiday set, either for yourself or for somebody else. As usual, if you like this video, make sure that you hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you guys can make sure that you are notified every time that I post a new video. And as usual, I will make sure that I post all the products down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye-bye.